Anxiety. We all know the word, but what does it really mean? To some, it's just an occasional feeling of unease, but for others, it's a constant companion. Today, I want to share with you the truth about anxiety, what no one tells you, the things you won't find in the textbooks. Anxiety doesn't always look like the panic attacks we often hear about. Sometimes it's just the silent ticking of time, the overwhelming pressure to keep up. It shows up when you're trying to focus, but your mind is scattered, racing from one thought to another. There's a weight in your chest, a tightness that makes every breath feel just a little bit too shallow. For some, anxiety is the feeling of being out of place, even in a crowded room. It's the fear of being judged, the thought that everyone else has their life together while you're just trying to make it through the day. But what no one tells you about anxiety is that it often thrives in comparison. Social media doesn't help. We see others living their best lives, and we start to feel like we're falling behind. But let me tell you this, what you see online isn't the full picture. Everyone is fighting their own battles, even if they don't always show it. Here's the thing, anxiety isn't something that can just be fixed. It's not a problem with a simple solution. It's a part of you that you learn to live with, not a condition to be cured overnight. And that's okay. Sometimes the truth about anxiety is that it's a reminder to slow down, to pause, and check in with yourself. To acknowledge that it's okay not to be okay all the time. It's okay to feel overwhelmed and still take small steps forward. Progress doesn't have to be fast, it just has to be real. Another truth about anxiety, it can be a signal to pay attention to your needs. It's your mind and body telling you that something needs care. Maybe it's time to set boundaries, or perhaps it's time to reconnect with what makes you feel grounded. Whether it's a walk in nature, a conversation with a friend, or even just a quiet moment to breathe. One of the most powerful ways to deal with anxiety is through self-compassion. You are not weak for feeling this way. In fact, it takes strength to acknowledge and work through your emotions, to understand that anxiety is part of being human. When you take the time to care for yourself, to reflect and set intentions, you're not just managing anxiety. You're learning to thrive with it. The truth about anxiety is that it doesn't define you. It doesn't control you. With patience, understanding, and the right tools, you can find your way through it. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed, remember, you're not alone, and it's okay to take things one step at a time. Take care of your minds. It's the most important thing you can do. Subscribe for more on mental health and well-being. You are not alone.